before the video starts, I forgot to add this while editing. Here are the charms that I use. You can pause the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Hello. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to beat the Radiance. It's the final boss fight in Hollow Knight, and it's required to get 100% of the game. I'm gonna be showing different strategies to beat the boss, and going over all of its different moves to show you the best possible way to get past everything. I hope you enjoy. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is beat the Hollow Knight. In my opinion, not that hard of a thing to do. I haven't played for maybe a year now, and I managed to beat the Hollow Knight, I think, second, third try, maybe even first try. Yeah, it's not that bad once you've got a bit of practice. So yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to do, and as you can see, I'm beating the boss here. A quick tip: once it gets to its second stage, where it starts stabbing itself, if you're gonna go for beating Radiance, then if you're good enough at the boss already, don't even bother healing for the rest of the fight. It's not needed, considering you'll get full heal and full soul once you get to the start of the Radiance fight. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll let you watch the rest of the fight. It's not that long. Okay, now for the hard bit. Now we're actually on the Radiance fight. This fight, quite hard. He always does 2 damage to you, and some of his moves can be quite tricky at first to dodge. So what you could have seen at the beginning what I did there was I used all of my soul and just used it to spam on the Radiance. It's just a good way of, because most of the time if you get those 2 as well, as you can see, you get to the second phase already, without even taking 1 damage yet, because it's literally the start of the fight. That yellow beam, if you don't know how to dodge it, it's just a shade dash through it. Those yellow balls are probably the hardest move to dodge in my opinion, but what I do is I like to jump over them. When they're coming down to me, I jump over them and then kind of move around so they hit the floor before they can hit me. You can see it a bunch while I do it. It's probably my main strategy. Okay, here I'm playing a bit defensive while fighting this boss, but when the spikes start raining down on you, you don't need to worry about just dodging them. You can just stand still and jump as long as you're in the right positions to not get hit by the spikes. As you can see, I'm now on the 3rd stage here, and you know you're on the 3rd stage once the spikes divide to the left and right. The Radiance doesn't move at all, and the shadow starts building up. Okay, this is where the boss starts getting a bit hard. You get a bit of time here to heal up, but obviously I don't have any soul, so I didn't heal. I would recommend going to the top there, and if you're lucky with RMG, you can literally do what I did there and pogo on top of him. Not only does it do a chunk of damage, you also get loads of soul from it, and most of the Radiance moves, a top tip, don't be afraid of them. It's just, you can heal in between most of the ones that aren't like homing, like this yellow ball move. Anyways, you can see that a strategy that I use for this boss is, as long as you know the moves that are coming for you, which you will by the end of this video, then don't be too stressed about hitting the Radiance. You will hit him eventually. You don't need to worry about hitting him immediately. So as long as you've got hits on him, and just focus on dodging the moves. Okay, I'm on the final stage here. So once you start seeing beams raining from the sky, you're gonna need to go up these platforms and just kind of climb them while the beams are shooting down on you. It isn't that hard. If you're good at parkour, then you should be able to do it. I would recommend taking this bit slow, and then as you can see how I'm doing here, using the wings just to climb up, kinda. and then also kind of stalling. I got hit there. You shouldn't as well. I would spam all of the spells you can here, and then yeah, finally I hit him. Don't be afraid. That final stage, the only thing he can do there is just the beams. So as long as you're pretty good at dodging, I wouldn't even worry about it. As long as you've got 3 or more hits of health, so aka 6 health, I think, then you can just spam him with either your nail or all of your spells, and quite easily you will beat him. And that is pretty much the end of the video. That's all of the tips that I have, and all of the tips that I personally used in order to beat the Radiance. I think this is my 3rd time beating him now. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching, and here's the rest of the cutscene if you want to watch it.